Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your Tarotscopes for the time of February 2015. Now we will be covering your home and your family, your career goals and aspirations. We'll be looking at your finances, health and well-being in your relationships. You can tell I'm getting to the end. Okay, here we go. In connection with your home and your family. Now you are going to be finding, well, that's a religious card, so there's engagements and marriages and christenings and celebrations and, you know, celebrations of life, and all those wonderful things are going to become very important during this period of time. Everybody wants to do the right thing, so this is one of those months that you could be taking on a lot more responsibility, okay, but there's something about it. There's a reason that you want to step up to this plate, and I feel that it's, you know, quite heartfelt, and you're going to find that there's a lot of support around you, okay, and people will be, you know, laughing and crying and joyous and, you know, going through all of these wonderful emotions, but it's all about the support that's going to be there. In connection with your career goals and aspirations. Now you're a little bit worried about making the right decisions this month. You may be hanging on, especially if there's audits or budgets going on, okay, hanging on to money, don't want to do too much, don't want to rock the boat, don't want to ask for time off, whatever it may be, okay, you could be kind of going through these motions. I really want to say to you, you know, double check anything before you let it go, okay. You may be finding that there's little common mistakes going on that are costing you money rather than saving you money. For those that are looking for work, you know, just make sure you get the times and the dates and the company right when you're doing your research, all of those types of things. It could be that, you know, you could be just jumping because we just say, well, hey, it's better than nothing. No, just wait things out. You could be finding that there is a better job or a better role coming around the corner, something that's going to be worth your time and your energy, and also financial packaging. In connection with your finances, well, you have got the Ace of Pentacles sitting here, and when we have that, that tells you that this is a good time. That's good abundance. There's money in the hand. Things are coming through for you, okay? Also, you're looking at accumulating money. So you're looking at the ways that you can save on, you know, your budget. You're looking at ways that you can invest quite wisely. You could just find that there's a bit of a lump sum coming to you, okay? Whatever it is, these finances are going to, or this month's going to be quite good for you financially, okay? It is about you being able to kind of enjoy this as well. So you could be finding that you want to go and do something that you haven't done for a while, and maybe, you know, this is the great month to do it because the money's going to be sitting there. In connection with your health and your well-being, time out and time away. Now there's things that you don't talk about and that you keep to yourself, and this could be, you know, for all the right reasons, and sometimes it's time to go and have something done. Maybe there needs to be an extraction done, okay? Maybe you need to go and see go and see a counselor, or, you know, a therapist, or maybe you need to go and do something that will help you to be able to, you know, have a look at your, you know, health and your well-being, and to be able to separate things so that you can see it a little bit more clear, okay, and get things back on track. In connection with your relationships, this is a beautiful time. You're going to be able to see life from a whole new perspective, okay? You're going to also be finding that you're really relishing time where you're able to look at the photographs and, you know, connect with people. You're building memories this month, and this is going to be spectacular. You may even find that during this period of time that you are feeling like there is more than just a future sitting here, okay? You're building beyond that. And this is putting your heads together, great plans happening, really investing a lot of time and a lot of energy into this, okay? But I just get a time of great success. Now, for those that are single and looking, I did talk about pictures, didn't I? So that gives you a clue. You may find that this is a time that you've been quite attracted to somebody. You may have already seen them, possibly, you know, a picture of them, be this on Facebook or be it on dating. Maybe, you know, it's a friend of a friend, and they kind of flick one up on the phone and go, hey, do you know this person? You know, it's almost like as if you really are starting to look beyond where you have been in your singledom, and you're ready for something to be a little bit more permanent, okay, as far as a relationship coming in. But I just kind of feel that there's some potential here, and I think that you may be finding that this month really does deliver.